On Wednesday, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi held a press briefing alongside the congressional delegation that recently traveled to the Indo-Pacific region. During this trip, the House Speaker visited Taiwan. Representative Raja Krishnamoorthi said that in light of the war in Ukraine, the delegation is focused on making sure that does not happen in the Southeast Asian region, especially Taiwan. China retaliated against the trip by carrying out large-scale military drills around the island and sanctioning the speaker and her family. Krishnamoorthi said he believes the provocative actions were China's attempt to distract from problems within their country, but reaffirmed that any further measures will only hurt their own economy.
So, as a Cubs fan, we are not going to talk about baseball today, sadly. But in any case, thank you so much, Speaker Pelosi, for including me on this particular trip. Thank you to all of you for paying attention to this congressional delegation trip. Our presence in these various countries was welcome because the United States ultimately is incredibly important for the security of the region. And everywhere we went, as Chairman Takano and others mentioned, the leaders that we met with all said we want to strengthen our ties from a security standpoint with the United States, and we want to make sure that you are present in the Southeast Asian region for a long time to come. So to that end, perhaps some of you noticed our visit to Taiwan. We support peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. We also believe that nobody, through unilateral effort or the use of force, should change the status quo. And especially in light of what's happened in Ukraine, we want to make sure that what happened in Ukraine does not happen with regard to the Southeast Asian region and specifically Taiwan. Unfortunately, the People's Republic of China has engaged in rather provocative measures and live fire exercises, which happened long before we went to Taiwan and then happened after we went to Taiwan. If the cost of avoiding these types of provocative measures is to cede control of Taiwan to the People's Republic of China, or to cede control of our travel schedules in Congress to the People's Republic of China, that is not a price we are going to pay. That being said, we seek increased economic cooperation in the region. As Vice Chair Del Bene mentioned, we did talk about the CHIPS Act, and in that regard, Taiwan has pledged to invest $20 billion in manufacturing semiconductor chips in the United States. This week, on Friday, we're going to pass through the House a historic Inflation Reduction Act and the largest investment in fighting climate change in our history. We respectfully submit that area of climate change could be a fruitful area of collaboration with the People's Republic of China. Ultimately, we believe that these provocative measures taken by the PRC were an unfortunate attempt to deflect attention from some real problems that are happening within the PRC with regard to their economy and their response to COVID-19. However, we respectfully submit that these provocative measures are going to continue to harm their economy, not enhance it, because it will increase uncertainty for commerce in the region. And as Taiwan's economy and the rest of the region is so intertwined, any further provocative measures will only hurt the Chinese economy. That being said, I'm glad to see that these live fire exercises appear to be easing and these provocative measures appear to be subsiding. And so we look forward to a time of collaboration as opposed to increased tensions going forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much.